Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that fucking cough in the background? I just started the video. Oh, baby. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, baby. I am who I am. My name is my name. Is that even my intro anymore? Welcome into the channel. Shooting the shit with Sands. We got the viddy in this bitch. All right? She put the double D in viddy. In 2 ways. Okay? She, my beautiful woman, is down with the sickness. All right? Once again, I can't say the word. I feel as though my YouTube channel will be flagged for misinformation, considering what I might say while using that word. You know? Yeah. But, it is what it is. We got it in the house. How are y'all doing today? We got a lot to talk about. It's been a terrible, horrendous, dog shit couple of days for me. It's water. It's water. Jesus. Tom Brady has retired from the game of football. And is this all about how this pans out for the Bucs? I mean, we're talking about Tom Brady, right? 20 plus years of absolute greatness, right? Yeah. It's all about the fucking Bucs, bro. What the fuck am I going to do? I'm back into poverty. You understand me? Just imagine, bro. You get rich. You live the high life for 2 years. And then your financial advisor, what happens these days is the woman is a gold digging whore and she just fucking divorces you and takes half your shit, and now you gotta go live in a studio apartment, right? While she gets to keep the house that's in your name. Makes no sense. She also gets the half of your X and Y, right? She gets your fucking children as well. Doesn't make any sense. We did all the work to make the children in the sheets, okay? It's an even exchange. You do 9 months of pregnancy. We put it in you. You just laid there most of the time, right? Or you had your face in the pillow. Most guys just jump to doggy off rip. And yeah, I think it's bullshit. And that's what's happening to me with the Buccaneers. Nia poked her head out. She's like, what's happening to you? I have been ripped of happiness. And you hadn't seen me in a while, right? I went through some sports depression, and I didn't want to talk about it. I probably should have made content, but we can always say that, right? I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda, but I didn't. I actually have my reaction, okay? You know what? We're going to cut and go to that. Just go to the reaction real quick. It's a 20-second video. Go. We can't play man here, man. We can't play man against this team. Are they at the 50? He tripped. Sean Murphy fucking bunting. They're at the 45. Ball game. Oh my God, no way. You see the pain on my face? Do you see the utter exhaustion of that game? What I'm gonna, I think I haven't even put it in the video, obviously. I'm still recording. I put in that part where I was like, I don't know what to do with my body. I was so excited we came back. Oh, I don't know what to do with my body. My body is fucking freaking the fuck out right now, dude. Like, my body's just twitching everywhere. That was real. And then I didn't know what to do with my fucking liver when we lost that game after the comeback, okay? I had work the next day. I didn't get hammered or nothing. But that Wednesday when I was off on Thursday, it sank in. Oh, and I said we can't play man coverage, and right when we come out of the huddle, you see it. You see the man coverage. Anyways, all right, let's get right to it. How does this affect the Bucs? Well, like I said, man, you're back into being a shitty franchise now. What do we have? what do we have? Chris Godwin is definitely gone. The only way I see us getting Chris Godwin back, he tore his ACL, right? Maybe he takes a hometown discount, or we give him around the same money as other teams would because he's not going to be back for a minute, right? It's the only way I see us getting him back. Dude, there's so many key players we're not going to get back, in my opinion. Ryan Jensen, Ryan Stinney, who has been fantastic, right? He's shown that he can play, he can start in this league at right guard. We can get him for cheap, and I think he'll come back to us, honestly. I think we'll retain him. But Ndamukong Suh, Carlton Davis, who was out with injuries this year, and I think he can get big money for one of those bad teams. I truly do. He's a Super Bowl champion, and he was, that Super Bowl run year, he was a top-tier corner in the league. Jordan Whitehead, who filled in for every damn position on defense for us. Antoine Winfield out, Sean Murphy Bunting out. He was that back end. He was the whole back end. He was playing free safety, strong safety. He wasn't playing corner. I'm not an idiot. He was doing everything for us. I think he can get paid, but I think he's one of those guys might stay. I don't even know what happens now, because this is where it was weird, right? Usually in free agency, after you win a Super Bowl, you get paid a lot. But for some reason, we brought everybody back. So usually you have a guy like Bo Allen isn't that his name, Bo Allen? Is that his name that we signed? And Vinny Curry from the Eagles, they won a Super Bowl. Overpaid the shit out of them. They were bums for us. They did nothing for us, and we sent them. I think that could happen with a lot of these guys, but it's so weird that we didn't go back to the Super Bowl and win it again. Because if you do that, they're definitely getting paid stupid money, but now that they saw that we had flaws and shit, I don't know if they get the big-time money. But obviously, you can't be shadowed by the recency bias. So the quarterback situation is the biggest situation, right? We went through Jameis for too long. Josh Freeman. Jason Light will hit on everything but a quarterback, no? Gronk is gone as well. I forgot to mention that. Gronk is gone. JPP is an unrestricted free agent. He's getting older. But I think with Tryon coming up, you don't re-sign him. And if you do, you could do a sign and trade. But that ain't going to happen because he can still get some money somewhere. If he goes back to New York, who needs a pass rusher still. If he wants to go back and retire as a Giant, whatever. You know what I mean? So you don't know what's going to happen there. But once again, the quarterback situation, you're going from the best quarterback who has ever touched a field to what? Kyle Trask? Is that what we're doing here? Kyle Trask? Kyle Trask? Right? Is that what we're doing? Are we getting Jimmy G? Are we going back and getting Jameis? Are we getting Kirk Cousins? If Harbaugh comes, I doubt it. If Harbaugh goes to Minnesota, I don't think we're getting Kirk. I think he's going to think, yeah, I love Kirk Cousins. Let's work with him. Who else could we get, man? Teddy Bridgewater? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, man? And then I just sit back, and I was at work today, and I just remembered, man, the days of Jameis, the 9-7, 7-9s. But then I started thinking, right? Well, with our division, I mean, fucking 6 wins might be enough. The Saints no longer have Sean Payton. They are dead. That team is $74 million over the cap, and they're dead. Their team is slow. They have the slowest, oldest defense that I've ever seen in my life. I hate the Saints. All right? I hate everything Louisiana. I got a fucking Razorback shirt on, right? Go Hogs. Bro. The Falcons, what are they going to do? Shout out Felipe Franks, but what are they going to do with Matt Ryan? They got to pay him top 7 salary cap money next year, bro. What are the Panthers going to do? They're in QB limbo just like us. But you know what I'd rather have is rather than have a dude I traded picks for, right, in Sam Darnold, and having to sign a free agent because the dude I traded picks for was so ass, I'd rather be in limbo with some picks. You don't know what you can tie up in a deal with some picks, man. You don't know what you could do come draft day. And it just depends on how we do the draft. Are we in win now mode? I don't think so. Yeah, Nia's got on Arkansas too. She goes to LSU. She needs some holy water. But yeah, it's like, what is the mindset of the franchise? Are we rebuilding? That is the easiest excuse in the world, right? We got our chip. Let's move on. But at the same time, you have some pieces there, but are they... I don't know how to explain it. You got young pieces like Devin White, Tristan Wirfs. You still got Mike Evans, who's not out of his prime yet, obviously. You got Levante David, who's aging. You got Vita Vea. You have these center pieces that I don't know if you can build around. Does that make sense? Oh, and Antoine Winfield as well. Sorry, I don't mean to not mention him. You can talk all the shit you want about that last play. I thought it was a terrible call. But people won't talk about how Todd Bowles actually coached a masterpiece of a game. And the zone coverages that were broken during the game worked the whole second half, right? Like they put together how many really good drives, honestly. Because if you remember, go look at the play-by-play. Johnny Hekker was pinning us inside the 10, or Jalen Darton wouldn't fucking fair catch the ball. At some point, the special teams coach or Bruce has to go, hey, yo, let that bitch go in the end zone. You're catching it at the 2-yard line. You're getting to the 12. Let it go. We're already going against an elite pass rush with that all-pro. Then we got Donovan Smith. Oh, don't make me get on Donovan Smith, man. He's an Iron Man. He's never missed a snap for eternity. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Don't care. I want him out. I want him out. We still got Ali Marpet. You know, like I said, if you really look at the teams around our division, who has the most talent that is for sure getting retained, I would say defensively, the Panthers are. Defensively. But they fired the GM, who I thought built that roster from scratch almost. They fired his ass because him and Rule didn't get along. Because he's an offensive guy, Rule is, and he didn't build a great offense. He just didn't get the right quarterback. And I would imagine Matt Rule was all in on Sam Darnold. I haven't looked it up or read reports, but that's what I would assume, to go get that guy. How do you fire that GM? So that defensively, they're great. I just think that we have more, I don't know, building pieces that could be dealt. Possibly. Because, guys, you have to realize, we just paid Vita. Devin White got paid, I believe, too, right? Devin White got paid. Levante just got an extension. Shaq Barrett got paid. Who else got paid? I mean, Jesus Christ, you can go down the list, and we still have to pay Tristan Wirfs, who's going to be the highest paid tackle in the league when he gets paid. Right? I don't know what to do here. If y'all have any suggestions for what the Bucs can do to make a playoff team happen, right? Put it in the comments down below. Who to sign, who to trade, something like that. Give me your wildest shit that could happen. Give me some troll shit down there where we pull off a trade for fucking like Patrick Mahomes or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. Y'all just have fun in the comment section, and thank you for listening. I still think the Bucs will be a decent team next year. I don't think we'll be trash, but I think we also have to realize this coaching staff is moving out after next year. Remember that. Bruce is old. Todd Bowles is going to be a head coach. Byron Leftwich is already leaving. what are you fucking going to do? It's going to be a rough time next year, man. But we'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. Peace.